to FinextraTV. I'm Madhvi Sonia and we're here at the Communify Intelligence Experience. We have today joining us Mark Bordeaux, Client Executive at NTT Data. Thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
Thank you. So we're here in Miami talking about a lot of different topics, AI, how it's being used across asset and wealth management. Could you give me some insight into how you're currently using AI?
Yeah, thanks again for having me. At NTT Data, we are putting a lot of time, energy, and investments both into Agentic AI and Generative AI. One of those big areas of focus, and particularly as we continue our partnership with Communify, is where can we leverage that power to drive some real operational efficiencies, also be able to balance a lot of the intersection of regulatory and compliance, both here in the United States and globally as well. Obviously with generative AI and the use of client data, we want to be very cognizant and intentional of how that's used to drive efficiencies, not only for internal associates, but also for the clients that you serve, maintain the privacy and security of that data, and really be able to help grow the value to the end client, whether it be a wealth management firm, individual advisor, or individual investor.
Lovely, thank you. And balancing innovation with regulation can be quite difficult, especially in such a regulated industry. What are some top tips that you can offer others trying to do what you're doing?
Yeah, I think one is really clearly understanding the potential impact of the approach in ensuring that the regulatory and compliance requirements are incorporated from the very first steps in the design process. It's baked into our requirements. We understand it as guardrails, but not as limitations on what we're able to do. But again, just kind of ensuring the marriage of regulatory compliance with design and innovation from the beginning is really a core part of our development foundation.
Thank you. And my final question to you is around how are you balancing all of what you've just explored with new forms of AI coming to the fore, like Agentic AI? How can you still deliver? How can you still remain efficient, but still make sure you're keeping pace with everyone around you?
Yeah, it's a challenge. I think it's a challenge that we all experience, but really being able to understand what's next on the horizon and evaluate where is the value and the benefit versus the effort to incorporate that, taking a very pragmatic but aggressive approach at the same time, in really avoiding the large, big bang delivery of capabilities, but trying to break it into value-added logical components and kind of almost like an agility type of approach to ensure that we're keeping pace or slightly ahead of pace with the market.
Thanks, Mark. I think remaining agile, but taking it bit by bit, piece by piece, will get to the end and reach success. And thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have a lovely conference.
All right, thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.